I'm a little sleepy.
Oh yeah. You don't want that other blanket, you know?
Hey guys, so we have made it to the hospital. It is 11:48. You guys probably can't see that, but we got here like around 8:15. Like I said in the car, I am getting induced today because of my blood pressure being, you know, a little too high for me and the baby. So I'm being induced at 37 weeks. I've pretty much went through the whole admission process already, and now I am just waiting on my cervix to soften. And didn't really eat before I came, and I kind of wish I did, but I didn't. So my nurses, I have two nurses, they were very sweet and kind to allow me to eat. And Travis was laughing because I actually packed 3 bags. Like, let me show y'all. So those are the 3 bags that I packed. So one is actually my bag. Ariyana's diaper bag is not here yet. It's still in the car. And I packed my purse, of course. And then I have another bag with like all my makeup and stuff in it. And it has food in it too. I'm highly disappointed that I cannot eat. But like I said, my 2 nurses was very nice enough to say, okay, before we give you the medicine, go ahead and eat the sandwiches. Girl, I really wish I would have packed. I really wish I would have ate more because we've been here, like I said, since 8:15, and it's now almost 12 o'clock, and I have not ate anything since my sandwiches, which was probably like at 9 o'clock. So then I have to pretty much not eat anything until Ariyana is here. I was given the medication to help with softening the cervix, so I've had that, I think, in my body for about 2 hours now. I didn't feel anything until I turned on my side, is when I start feeling the light, very light cramps. So I laid back on my back and that pretty much disappeared. So so now we're just pretty much playing the waiting game. So I guess I'll come back later tonight because I'm sure I'm not gonna sleep too well. I'm being hungry, so I'll be back. So good morning, guys. It is now day 2 in the hospital. It's Sunday. It's about 9 or 10 minutes till 9. I have only dilated 2 centimeters, and they did go ahead and give me the medication to start the contraction or labor process. I did not feel a thing really when they gave me the medication to soften my cervix. I didn't feel anything. I pretty much slept throughout the night, so I'm very thankful for that. The medication that they're giving me now to kind of help with the induction, I feel the cramps and everything a little bit, but they are increasing it like every hour. So yeah, my doctor came in today and saw me. He allowed me to eat like a very small breakfast, which was just cereal and milk, and they did give me some yogurt, but I don't eat yogurt. So yeah, according to him, everything is going very well, and we're really ahead of schedule. So instead of expecting baby girl to arrive Monday, it's looking like she's going to come sometime today, which is fine either way. So just hope and pray that everything continues to go well, and we'll be meeting our baby girl very, very soon. I'm not quite sure if I have any pain medication in my IV, but I know I am working on my first bag of fluid, which is required in order to get not anesthesia, but the epidural. So we're starting that process now. So yeah, we'll just keep playing the waiting game. So
She came out so fast. Get my
Hey, you ready to go back to
I
mama?
know you want Mama. Let's just sway you. I'm gonna put you right back over there. Hey, they usually don't come that fast.
Yo, baby. She's already
6 pounds even, Mama. She's in perfect size.
That's good to go in there.
That is great. And let's get you a little bow hat.
Oh,
Let me get y'all. Oh, you like the spotlight. Look at you. Look at her, Mama. Can you see her? 6 pounds.
Oh, y'all see it now.
Nurse Amy.
Amy, I'm wrong.
Come on, you're not even recording.
Oh, I ain't. Oh, I ain't recording. I'm not recording, Amy.
It's all right. I've been called worse than that. I'm sorry. I'm bothering you.
Recording either. You don't wrong.
No way.
Baby, my boy like to start crying a while
You're
ago.
so bright.
You came out so.
Looks great. 99%. She's breathing good.
What I do? I messed up.
Oh yeah, she definitely got my number.
Is it
Yeah.
your nose? Think is it? She your nose pudgy.
Yeah,
She got a
No, she do got it.
She got
She do got that nose. Ooh, I can't wait till she fill out and just get big so I can just. Ooh.
What's up, Shay?
I look a
No,
mess.
you don't. It's
Grandma.
okay. This is what you blogging, so you got to do it.
Come on now, Grandma.
Yeah, I'll get everything. Everybody have to see it, Shay.
Yeah, Grandma, just hush. Just hush. No, it's okay. It look good.
You want it? Don't you want them?
No, tomorrow when I'm more put together.
So I have been moved to the, I guess it's called post delivery, I don't know. I think my nurse is about to walk in. But anyways, I've been moved to another room. I had the delivery in the other room, and delivery went really, really well and really, really fast. It went so fast to the point where I wasn't able to record fast. I started having contractions after they gave me the labor induction medication, which I started feeling contractions maybe like an hour after taking the medication. Then every so often they were, you know, increasing it to make contractions more and more intense. My cervix got to about 3 centimeters before they actually started the inducing. My nurses were fabulous. They were amazing. From the night shift to the morning shift, they were amazing. So just a quick talk about what happened during the delivery, because it was something that truly was God's work. And it was amazing, and I really wish I would have been able to catch it on camera, but it was so much going on. It would have been impossible to do even if the cameras was rolling, because it was just God working. Honey, when those contractions started kicking in, I instantly asked for medication through my IV. And she gave it to me the first time, and I think like an hour or two later I was asking for it again because I wanted to go to sleep, honestly. And when she gave me both of, sorry, Ariyana is right here, so I'm just checking on her. When they gave me both of the pain medications, I just wanted to go to sleep. So I did go to sleep for both of them when they gave it to me. And I, shortly after, I think it was like 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, somewhere around there, I asked for an epidural because I was like, you know what, I'm up. This pain medication ain't really doing it. My contractions are increasing and I'm hurting. It was just uncomfortable. And they seemed like they were lasting long. I couldn't see the monitor, so I really didn't know, you know, how long they were lasting because I really wasn't trying to keep up with it. But anyways, long story short. So right when she was about to come in, just check my cervix, because they have to start, you know, your IV, your liquid IV, and then it takes like 45 minutes for the person, the anesthesia, to come in and do the actual epidural. So I had about an hour to wait for that process to start. So she was like, okay, well, let me check and see how much you have dilated. And I was like, look, I'm in so much pain right now, please don't do it because that's going to put me in more pain. I was already in pain when they broke my water, like around 9 o'clock. That's when things start intensifying. So I asked her not to do it. She was so sweet. She was like, okay, fine, you know, I'll do it after you get the epidural. Perfect, honey. I took a quick nap, like 10 minutes. I think it was almost like 1:15, 1:10. It was basically 1 o'clock. I took a nap. I woke up and I was like, Travis was right beside me. I was like, Travis, go get the nurse. Something is wrong. Like, I literally jumped out of my sleep. And I think he was trying to process it like, okay, you're tripping. You just woke up. You're on medication. You're fine. I was like, oh my God, I'm finna start pushing. So my mom jumped up, Travis jumped up, he went and got the nurse, and the nurse was like, are you about to deliver the baby, Travis? And the look on his face, according to the nurse, was like, you need to get in here because she's about to have this baby. So she came in and she was like, okay, let me check you and see how much you've dilated, because she didn't think I was pushing, and I knew I was pushing. So she was like, oh my God, you are about to have this baby. I can feel the baby head. And I was like, okay, cool. I'm pushing. I'm like, okay, let's go. And she was like, no, we need to, you know, call your doctor, let him know you're about ready to push. Let me get another nurse in here. Let me get our doctor in here. Girl, when I tell you they was running in the room, they were running. But I also felt like when I couldn't stop pushing, they stood still, and it was because my doctor wasn't there. They called my doctor got there in like 10 minutes, but they also had their doctor in there because there were so many things going through my head. My blood pressure was going up, the monitor was going off before this whole process started, letting, you know, Travis know that something was wrong. The nurses didn't even hear the monitor going off, so, you know, he was more in tune with what's going on and making sure I stayed safe, and of course God did too. But anyways, back to the story. So my doctor showed up in 10 minutes. He was like, I was doing 90 to get here. I'm here. He washed his hands very fast, put his mask on. Baby, when I tell you it was 1-2 push go, she came out in that second push, and I mean, it was like literally the doctor was catching a football. It really was. Like, you guys, if you guys have seen the Martin episode where he is delivering a baby on his couch and the baby shoots out and the lady is screaming Martin's name and he catches the baby, that's exactly how my delivery was. I promise you, it's something that I really wish I could have caught on camera, because it was just amazing on how I pushed her out with 2 pushes, and her head was already out before the doctor got there. And my thing was, I didn't want her to go back in, because that's what happened with my husband. With my mother-in-law, Travis actually came out, but he got sucked back in and she had to have an emergency C-section. Then I was thinking about my blood pressure. It was a lot of things going through my head, and I was like, look, I'm not finna stop pushing. I don't care. I'm not gonna stop. So that's when I pushed and she was out. Like, I had no tears. I got 2 stitches. She was fine. She's 6 pounds, 6 pounds even. She is 20 inches long. Beautiful baby girl, head full of hair. You guys have already seen this. Just beautiful. It was an amazing experience. Will I do it again? I don't know. It'll probably take me a while to say yes, but it was absolutely beautiful. And if I can have a labor or delivery process like I did today, the next go round, I probably would do it again. But my husband was very supportive. He was coaching me along the way. The nurses were amazing. My mom and mother-in-law was amazing, just coaching me, telling me to breathe. Everything was perfect, guys. It was so perfect that I'm almost kind of glad I didn't get it on camera, just because it's a special memory to all of us who was in the room, and a memory that we'll never ever forget. So I just wanted to share that with you guys, because I didn't get the chance to show you guys my actual labor process, and I wanted to, but it just didn't work out that way. So she is trying to wake up so I can start feeding her. I will see you guys more than likely in the morning once I have myself put together and Ari is put together and she's dressed and, you know, ready to make her introduction to the social media or the online world. So yeah, I will see you guys in the morning.